On Saturday, May 19, 1973, Mrs. Rekia Francis gave birth to a beautiful baby at the Lagos Island maternity. As it is the custom amongst his Ewe tribe of Votpli, Togo, to name a girl born on Saturday. The father, Unswa Kofi Francis, named her Amele. Mrs. Francis, a native of Warakan in Owanland, was at that time a Muslim. She gave her the name of one of the 4 perfect women in the Quran, Nonna Fatimah. After the daughter of the Holy Prophet, she also named her Erepita, meaning a testimony of good news. Her birth was registered on June 8, 1973 by Muraino Olaiwola Busari, the registrar of birth at Ebutemeta, Lagos, as number 13247. In 1980, Fatimah was enrolled at the Surulere Baptist Primary School, Surulere, Lagos State. She finished primary school in 1986 and was admitted to the New Era Girls Secondary School, Surulere, Lagos State, with admission number 3253. Her major subjects were English language, Yoruba, literature in English, Christian religious knowledge, government, economics, commerce, mathematics, and biology. But she loved English language and literature in English. One reason she was very active in the drama society. Assessing her in the testimonial, the principal, E.U. Egugu, described her conduct as satisfactory and her personality as reliable and quiet.
Fati, as I fondly call her, is not just a sister-in-law, but my own very good friend and sister from another mother. Fati was a very humble, industrious, kind-hearted, and gracious person. Fati can give all she has as a sacrifice for anything at any time. She will talk to you in a very subtle manner that even if you are not, your mind will calm down.
Fatimah, she has a kind of personality that everybody needs to emulate, especially women. You know, she's so quiet, but she knows what she was doing. She has that quietness, helps her to have enough wisdom, you know, to tackle a lot of things. So she's so peaceful in the mind. And I believe she's even the best friend. But the husband has been the best friend of Fatimah.
Fatimah was very reliable. Give Fatimah any assignment, you can go to sleep. She will make sure that everything, she will perform everything, and she will do it with joy. She will even come and be asking, Mama Beji, how far? Am I okay? Am I this? No, it's just so unfortunate that we lost Fatimah. Fatimah is somebody in the Bamigbetan clan. In fact, you cannot say this is our offense. It's not possible.
She graduated in June 1992 and took up clerical jobs at companies such as Lovely Loaf and Lily Bell Advertising while seeking admission to higher institutions. In 1994, she gained admission to the Obafemi Awolowo University to pursue a diploma program in physical education. On completion of the program in 1996, she took the joint matriculation examinations and was admitted by the Obafemi Awolowo University to study English and Literary Studies. In 2001, she graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in English. On Boxing Day, December 26, 1998, she married Kehinde Oladapo Bamigbetan, a friend and mentor of several years. The wedding, which took place at the Marriage Registry, Surulere Local Government, Lagos, was blessed with a girl, Omokorede, in 2000. This meant that she successfully combined mothering with studies, till she graduated a year later.
I didn't believe she has gone because we had planned for December 26th, every of their wedding anniversary. We spoke at length before she died. I asked her how we going to do the 26th party. She said we'll do it anyhow, that it does not disturb anything, that we'll surely do it. So unfortunately, it didn't come up. If I was told that Fatimah won't be alive till now, it's sad.
She's one person we really love within the community because of her good deeds and her peaceful kind of life that she lived. Things she has done within the community, the way she carried the women along, and then she's been a great role model within the community. And the peace we enjoy in this community today, I want to trace it to her leadership role within the community.
Tó bá tó ọjọ́ mẹ́ta sí Mrs. Fatimah Bamigbetan tó bá pẹ́ kó tó rí mi, ó máa ń bínú àìwá sí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀. Kò láìkí pé kó má máa rí yàn mọ́ òun gbogbo ìgbà pé ohun tí mo fi jù ẹ́ lọ leléyìí kò fẹ́ wù mí wà. Ọdún ló ń bọ̀ yìí, December ló bọ̀ yìí, ó mọ gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ bó ṣe máa ń gbé. Nínú tó máa ń ṣe àti bí àṣejọ máa ń lọ láti lè ṣe nǹkan. Àjọ máa wà ní preparation ẹ̀ ní pé alájà ṣé ti mọ̀ ó ti ń súnmọ́ra o. Báwo ni ìgbésẹ̀ wa? Níbo là ń lọ báyìí? Kọ́tọ́ yẹ ká rà, ó yẹ pé ya bọ̀bọ̀, ó yẹ dámọ̀ràn láàrin ara yín. Ó dàgbọ́n ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ bó ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ó tó nǹkan bíi 4 days nísìnyí mo tó lè lọ láti lè lọ bá àwọn tá máa ra àwọn kan lọ wọn ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tí mo rí pé big mommy tó wá sọ́dọ̀ yín Ọlọ́run ti pè wọ́n sọ́dọ̀ o.
After graduation, she was called to participate in the mandatory National Youth Service Corps, serving as the Human Resource Department of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAN, between 2002 and 2003. Following divested from the service, she devoted herself to full-time management and mothering. Olumide was born in 2003 and Bamikole in 2005. The total commitment to nurturing the children has shaped them to be well-behaved, humble and responsible children.
I describe her as loving, caring, compassionate. I miss how she was always at home most of the time, and I was always the one complaining. I always needed something. I was always disturbing her the most. So she's a very prayerful woman. Taught me and my siblings how to pray. As a very good child of God. So I hope she makes it in heaven well.
She was a very beautiful person, like inside and out. She was just beautiful. She was very loving, kind. She had a lot of positivity in her. She was like the best mother ever, and like throughout I've always been really close to her. She has always been home, so it has been very easy to form a very tight relationship with her. Of course, my wish for her is for her to rest peacefully in heaven, and I know that she's always going to be in our hearts. That's my future. I just want her to, I know that she's happy in heaven, so that's my consolation.
My mom to me was a playful, fun, loving woman. She used to make jokes a lot, and she used to play with me a lot. She was always nice to us, always loving. She tells us that she loves us and that she prays for us regularly. She used to have fun with us, like she was home most of the time. So her friends, really close friends, used to watch shows together and stuff. I would miss her presence really, like, because we used to interact a lot, you know. I used to like to annoy her and stuff. So that's a really big thing I miss.
Following the establishment of Eco News newspaper in 2004, Fati began writing a weekly column, Anti-Fati, providing advice to young girls on career and relationships. The alias Fati became popular. With the reduction of pressure of kindergarten years and the admission of the kids to secondary boarding schools, Fatimah went into business with the incorporation of Fatimah Ventures, an enterprise that sold frozen poultry and fish products and was active in all aspects of rental business. In 2007, Fati Party Rentals, the flagship of the unit and a recipient of the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund's Small and Medium Enterprises Support Scheme, is a testimony to her doggedness and business skills.
Wetin happen? You know nothing. Nothing. But why your eyes dey red? Only so sound. But to ma so báyìí tó mi ṣe jábọ́ lójú mi. Àbí na true. Sir. Mo ṣubú sílẹ̀ lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ká ní Ọlọ́run máa ṣe pé ó ní ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ má bá lọ, ọlá má bá má lọ. Because I love her for my heart. It's a woman for me. He trained me. He give me experience before she died. Ó dùn mí.
Tí máa ní kí n máa ròyìn èèyàn tí wọ́n jẹ́ wàláhì. Even tí n bá ṣe mistake aṣọ wọn, ìsáwọn mi máa fi bínú ṣe gbá wọn ní bínú sí mi. Kódà tó ra machine sí pé any mistake máa bá wọn tó aṣọ ẹ̀ ṣe nílé. So he's a very nice person to me. Mrs. Alhaja Sulaimon, àwọn ọlọ́pàá mi lórí fóònù pé ṣé mo gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní ìyàwó Bamigbetan kò mo nílọ torí mo ṣì wá sọ́dọ̀ kò tí jù pé abẹ́ 1 week. Tí mo wá bá wọn ní mo kọ́ sí kí n gbà ìtọ́rọ́ tí nǹkan mo dẹ̀ pray fún wọn àbúrò ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ náà wà pẹ̀lú wọn jọ yẹn sọ wọn lọ́jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ so ọjọ́ yẹn fún nǹkan tí mo ṣe mi lè ṣiṣẹ́ rárá mọ́ ikú yẹn ó shock mi ìrìnkú ọkùnrin ni mí náà but at least kódà but afẹ́ wọn Ọlọ́run fẹ́ wá ju wá lọ ni.
Mi ì rírú ọ̀gá bẹ́ẹ̀ rí àtọ́jọ́ tí mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀gá tí ò pariwo mẹ́ẹ̀ tí ò há sí mẹ́ẹ̀ gbàmẹ́gà máa wọlé lọ bá nu bàbá ebi ń pa wá o àwọn àpè accept gbà tí accept sí wa àwọn àjọ máa fún wa lóúnjẹ gbàgbà ṣé àwọn akọ́lá fún lówó ọbẹ̀ màmá oúnjẹ yóò lè tó ọ̀gá wo ló lè ṣe irú ẹ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n ló dé ọmọ tó bá dẹ̀ tó wá lọ bá accept àtún ẹ lọ bá ẹ lọ́mọ yanjú ẹmọ disturb mi a máa jẹun a máa wà ókè bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ mọ̀ wípé kò sí kan tá a fẹ́ sí báyìí Ọlọ́run ti pè sọ́dọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ it's very painful to me especially.
Following the election of her husband, Kehinde, as the executive chairman of Ejigbo Local Council Development Area in October 2008, Fati became a member of the Lagos State-wide Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, COLSO, and participated actively in COLSO's improvement and social program. These include 8 National Women Conference Certificate of Participation, organized by Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, COLSO, from 29th to 31st October 2008. Daystar Leadership Academy, Basic Certificate in Leadership 2009, Lagos. 9th National Women Conference Certificate of Participation, organized by Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, COLSO, from 28 to 30 October 2009. Pencilland Nigeria Limited, Workshop on Mobilization and Committee Empowerment for Wives of Chairman of Local Council and Wives of Leaders of Local Legislative Councils in Lagos State, 2012, Victoria, South Africa. Chicago Land Chamber of Commerce, Nigerian Women Empowerment Award and Leadership Workshop Conference 2012, Chicago, USA, and a host of others.
She's a royal gem, a special gem that we have lost. We'll miss her because it's not all the women that you call out that are able to do our representational duty. So when we have people like that we lose, we feel their absence and their pains too. She's a mother, she's a wife, she's a sister, she's a daughter, she's a leader in her own right. She's someone that we respect a lot. We give God the glory for a life well spent. I want to remember her as a friend. I want to remember her as a very servant leader that's always there for any of the women out there. And we also will be there for the children anytime they call upon us. Our paths have crossed. She has come, she has seen, she has conquered. May the soul of the faithful department rest in peace.
It is a pity that we lost Fatimah. It's a pity that we lost somebody that we cherished most, somebody that is very important to this family. Of course, we will greatly miss her. We will miss her in various ways. Personally, I have a relationship with her. Working together for the past 10 years in my life. Served, her husband as vice chairman for good 6 years. You will know that relationship as deep today wouldn't have been very possible if we doesn't have someone like Fatimah who regulates the conduct. We will greatly miss her.
She's been a sister, a friend, a colleague, and someone to lean on. She was so good, so nice. In fact, I don't know what to say because she's never tired of me. She stood by me through kind, financially, and everything. Mrs. Fatimah Bamigbetan, she's so kind. May the good Lord rest her soul.
Mrs. Bamigbetan, she's a quiet person. She's a wonderful person. At times when we are in the council, you will not see her jumping up and down. She's very calm and very reserved. And I know, inshallah, we could have to lie. Such thing will not happen in our midst again. And we will not die, but we will live to declare the glory of God.
Besides council, she was also a member of National Council of Women's Societies, NCWS, Nigerian Girls Guide Association, NGGA, an association of our secondary and university alumni. During a period as the wife of the chairman of Ejigbo LCDA for 6 years, Fati was appointed the Lagos State Ministry of Health Ambassador for Prevention of Mother-to-Child Transmission of HIV and Family Planning.
When you approach Fatimah for a dialogue, the very first statement you always say, Chairman, Esha Mashe Suru, Esha Masimi. She understands that taking care of health, particularly managing a public position, is something that one has to be really be careful about. So I want to tell the whole for the family, the people of Ejigbo, that we have lost a value. We have lost, as somebody who will be very difficult to fill a vacuum. Be very difficult, extremely very difficult to fill the vacuum that she left behind. But I know that with God Almighty, there is nothing impossible.
She was regularly assigned by Her Excellency Dim Abimbola Fashola, wife of the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, and her successor, Mrs. Abimbola Ambody, wife of the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambody, 2015 to 2019, to represent them and deliver speeches at official functions. A few of her representative assignments include A Day with Widows and Orphans, Apapa Lagos, 2015, Second International Women's Conference of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Isolo, Lagos, May 27, 2016, Frival Medical Services and Nature Care Foundation Seminar, Isolo, Lagos, July 8, 2016, and a host of others. Fati took the Christian name grace on her decision to become born again and displayed exemplary commitment to the service of God in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, Eternal Joy Parish, Ejigbo, Lagos. She was the women leader of the parish until God called her home. In appreciation of her religious work, the Catholic Women Organization gave her the Award of Excellence as the Lady of Honor.
The Bible says, give thanks in all situations, for this is the will of God. Concerning us, we cannot query God. God is good all the time. Fatima was a loving, peaceful lady with a good heart. Fatima would dearly be missed. She was always there and very kind-hearted. She loves God. She served God with all her heart. Fatima was a generous lady. She gives especially to the things of God, and we just love her for that.
We want to thank the Lord for the time she spent and for the little interactions we had with her. We had a good time together, and the last time she came, we went to UC Davis Medical Center together and for treatment. And, I want to use this opportunity to thank the husband who stood by her throughout the time she was sick. It's my prayer that the Lord God Almighty will stand by you as you train up and raise up the children. Once again, I want to thank everyone who has come to support this family. It's my prayer that when the roll is called up yonder, God will count us worthy to be with him.
I still cannot believe that you are gone. It's still like a dream to me. It is so hard to comprehend. My sweetheart, I love you. I will forever miss you. My beautiful, loving, respectful, and gentle sister. Rest in perfect peace, Fatiele, as we fondly call you.
It's very difficult to say goodbye. It's painful to tell you farewell, but you just have to do it. I believe and I know that you are safer there, you are happier there. It's always beautiful on the other side, and I wish you a very beautiful journey.
The bosom of the Almighty. When the news of her passing broke, it was like a dream. I didn't believe it. But one thing, her thoughts came to my mind on that Monday morning. I was calling her numbers, the two numbers. I was calling her two numbers. It kept ringing, nobody picked. So I don't know if it was the Spirit of God that just spoke to me that said, Fatima, wherever you are, it is well with you. So later in the day, I went to pick my children from school. As I was driving back, and a friend of ours that we attended Oru together, Ife, called me, and she asked me when last I heard from her. I said it's been a while, but her thoughts came to my mind, and I've been calling her number. She has not picked. So now my friend broke the news. She said I should go to Facebook and see what was posted on her wall. So it was like a dream. And you know, I came here, I found out it was true. Fati was like a sister to me. I would never forget her. The memories of our growing up days, time spent together, can never be wiped off easily.
She would be remembered as an advocate of keeping faith and healthy living. Fati approached her reserve to stay healthy by keeping faith, with characteristic doggedness. Every morning, she drove to the gym to join others to exercise. Even when on vacation anywhere in the world, she never missed her routine.
That's a woman I started the gym with when I was right inside the other gym before I moved to the field. She has been a wonderful woman. Almost everybody that's associated with me into the gym can testify about her good. Very jovial, free to everybody.
After the loss of my mom, I felt a little, it just made me go cold. Anytime I hear that somebody was passed on, that's feel like, okay, I've had the worst, you know. But when I heard hers, I was like, is heaven trying to harvest good people? Because I couldn't just place it. You know, one of the things that I would remember her for is, I'm not a biological child, but for every, so I have 3 kids, for every of my kids, you know, their naming ceremony, she was there. We paid our rent when it was more comfortable. We were conscious of the fact that, you know, maybe our rent is due, but, you know, you would never get a call from her. On the 14th or 15th, when I'm a little balanced, I pay it and I'll say, Mommy, Moti somewhere, and Mama Tiri, my worry in tear, and that will be it.
She has been a good landlady to us. She has never, for one day, disturbed anyone with regards to any house strength or vis-a-vis any activities in the compound that we want to do. She always supportive, and we have never had anything in this compound that we had to go outside to go and rent a chair or a canopy. She's always giving us for free, and she will still give us something at the end of the day while she's leaving after the naming ceremony. And she has been a wonderful woman, and her demise is just like a painful exit to me, to my wife, and to the kids, because my kids know that. Say, hey, Mommy, how are you? And she will dine and everybody will be happy, always smiling.
I remember when I came here and I got my first job, and getting here to my place of work has been very, very far. She was so concerned, and when she got to know where I currently work, she was so concerned about the whole crossing and how I get there and my planning in the morning. It's always, she has just been very, very caring. She's a very sweet person, a very, very sweet person, and she just wants the best, and she just wants you to be comfortable as much as possible. And I know where she is with happy, and there's peace, no peace where she is. And I know she's up there looking at her and laughing at her. She's fulfilled where she is.
One huge loss to the family would be Fati's humor and infectious happiness with which she boomed the home with pearls of laughter. She loved to tease and surprise.
My 21st birthday that I just had, because she was really with me during the process, like getting my dresses, my hair, the cake, everything. She was just very, like, she made me feel even more happy about celebrating my birthday, because I almost didn't want to celebrate it, but because of her, like, everything just went according to plan. I felt very comfortable and happy. So that's my fondest memory.
When we were at home one time, and I think she warned me not to do a specific something. Then and I went and did it and got injured. But then she said even after I got injured, she was not going to treat me or anything. But then she still ended up helping me. After I got injured, she was the first person to come to my aid. And I like those.
Now she's in eternal rest. I'm happy for her that she's finally gotten to rest, because I know the whole everything was very stressful. Happy, and I know she'll keep looking over us. So it's nice that she's resting now. I'll meet her eventually.
Her love for the Latin American soaps was exceptional, and also of interest to her are the Indian soaps like The Air and Double Cara on Televista. No doubt, Fatimah Amele Erepita Bamigbetan would be missed by many communities, friends, colleagues, Ejigbo community, and the Kauso family. May her soul rest in peace. Sleep well, Fati.